Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So what I have for you guys today is a video about weighing my crested geckos. Now I do one of these videos almost on the spot every year. I weigh some of my crested geckos in April and December usually, and I make a video talking on it. I always use the same 3 geckos too. So if you guys have kept up with this whole kind of little series that I have here, you'll know that this is Lissa, my biggest girl, my best eater. And I just want to see how much she weighs here today. So 61 grams is pretty big. Now, that might be a little bit bigger than she normally is because it looks to me like she's going to lay some infertile eggs pretty soon. I wouldn't be surprised if she did. She hasn't been with a male though, so they would not be good eggs if she does. I've been checking in her lay box every day and I haven't seen anything, and as you can see, her food cup is almost always empty too. She's probably one of the best eaters, if not the best eater I've had out of all of my geckos. She almost cleans out her bowl the entire time. And as I've noticed since I've started this, that she has still been a great eater this entire time since I very started this. She's always liked her bugs, not as much anymore, more just the diet now, but she's always been a great eater. So that's probably why she weighs 61 grams. And if she is 61 grams without eggs, I should probably get her on a little bit of a diet because she's getting quite chunky. And having them a little chunk is fine, but once they get obese, that's not as good for them either. Just like being too skinny, being too fat is also bad for your gecko. So we'll see though. I'm thinking she's going to lay some eggs within the next couple weeks here. But if not, I'll let you guys know. The next gecko that we have on our list of geckos is Draco. Now I actually had Draco up for sale a while ago, but I decided to take him down. And I'm going to keep him, even though pinstripes and quad stripes don't really do anything for me. They're not that big of a whoop for me. I decided I was going to keep him just because, as you can see, when he's fired down like this, he has a cool orange color. Cool, like tangerine is what I would like to call it, but not from any tangerine lines. It's just the way it looks. But he's kind of cool, and he's really, really nice and calm now. So I actually like him a lot. I used to always have people over and they'd hold king, but now I'd start bringing out Draco because he's just as good too. But yeah, he's not up for sale anymore. But he looks to be about, 41 grams now. So as you can see, quite a size difference from him to Lissa. But I mean, 41 grams at a year and a half old is not too bad at all, by any means. That's relatively good too. And he's not of a big bug eater. I don't remember if he really was or not. He might have been at one time, but right now he's not at all. He doesn't really like his bugs anymore, and that's something I've noticed, and a lot of people have too, is that once the geckos get older, they tend to like the diet more than the bugs. But be that as may, he's still a good size for his age. If I had a female for him, I might be breeding him here in the near future, or sometime this year possibly, depending on when I get another female. But he's pretty cool. He's pretty calm, pretty chill. His diet has still been relatively good. He's just growing slower now that he's getting older. Moving on here, now we have Julia, who I actually thought was a boy at the beginning of this, but is a girl, as we can confirm. And Julia's similar to Draco. She doesn't like her bugs as much anymore. She still eats her diet though, and she's being kind of grumpy today, so I decided to leave her on the thing. I just woke her up. Now the egg crate weighs 19 grams, so we could say that Julia probably weighs somewhere between 42 to 43 grams-ish, which is similar to Draco's size. And they're both from Tiki's Geckos and both born around the same time. They're both about a year and a half old now, or a little bit more, I think. They're getting close to the 2-year point. This is probably the average, I would say, for a 2-year-old gecko, somewhere between 40 and 50. Usually they're going to stop growing in here somewhere, but I think that they might get a little bit bigger structure-wise and then put on a few more grams. But I'll have to see about that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. I will be doing another one of these videos hopefully in December. I will see what's up with Lissa, how big she is, how big Julius and Draco are. But I just find it so interesting to see how these guys have progressed over the last 2 years that I've been making this video every April and December. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video.